everybody. It is 5:40 p.m. Sorry I'm a bit late. Someone wanted me to review a game for them. It was quite interesting, to say the least. You know? Very interesting. But how y'all folks doing today? Pugman, what's up? Now, it was a very interesting game, to say the least. And what you heard, I felt that, I'd be a little bit funny and let y'all hear all the sounds from it and wonder what that was. But in any event, how y'all folks doing today? Yes, apparently Frank Tufano has said some of the unmentionables. We cannot talk about the hues whatsoever. We cannot talk about that. Actually, it was a sex game, actually, Pugman. And that was it's a very good game, I think, in my opinion. I think people will be very entertained by it, No AI whatsoever, all hand-drawn, basically. So, I mean, very, very well entered in, but I thought I'd be a little bit funny, turn on my microphone and let y'all hear the sounds. The game is not out yet, folks. It'll be out in a couple of months. I can't tell you what it is. Someone wanted me to check it out, and I checked it out, folks. But those were the sounds from the game, in other words. The great one is always a very helpful connoisseur, and stuff. But like I said, it's a good way to start off with some mints. And I was thinking, why don't I just turn on the sound and let y'all hear it? Technically, I'm not violating anything, so. Who do you thought won the Olympia? I already knew Derek Lunsford was going to win. I set that out in the very beginning. But yeah, if it was me, it would be a lot louder, And I mean, with my buck teeth there, I would have been gnawing on it like a beaver, like. Speaking of which, folks, the Gap is going away next year, I'm afraid. We're getting braces. I'm going to have to get braces, folks. So right now, I have a cup of coffee. Nothing fancy. No alcohol. My little sticky. And, of course, my water cup given to me by my good friend Pugman. Be sure to thank Pugman for me. And, folks, if you wish to make a donation for me to fix my gap tooth, you're more than welcome to do so. Or just like and subscribe, whatever. Derek was the only decision because everyone else didn't look so great. Huh? It's not really for this tooth. It's for my back teeth, Lamar. I mean, my mother had to get them around my age, so, eventually I knew it was coming. So, yeah. How you been, Lamar? But I'm not going to do that until next year because I can't really afford it this year. And it's nothing major or anything. It has nothing to do with my gap teeth. It just has to deal with my back teeth. I had all my wisdom teeth removed, so my teeth have been shifting around and causing me to bite myself in sometimes on occasion in the inside. Rarely happens, but it happens, and at that point in time you need braces. Yeah, well, there are a couple issues with Hottie's physique. Insurance covers it, but I still have to pay like premium. I think like $1,000 or $1,500. I mean, it's very rare that I bite myself, Pugman. But, it's something that my mom had to get at my age, so My mom also has, of course, a gap tooth, just like mine. She had to have braces to get it fixed and stuff, so yeah. Like mother, like son. I mean, I'm gonna look like a freaking child with braces on. No, I'm just gonna get standard metal braces there, Lamar. I'm not gonna get none of those plastic ones or anything like that. I'm gonna get them old school. Because I don't want to be in a position of where I have to remember to put something in my mouth or so. I'm just gonna get metal braces. Nothing else. I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do. Get living color.
Must fix teeth.
I definitely appreciate the donation there, dog. Yes, indeed. I appreciate that, Fix. A good way to start off the show, folks. But yeah, we're definitely getting braces here, that's for sure. But yeah, definitely appreciate that here. So. But I was expecting to pay for it, but yeah, we can definitely do it now, so. It's not really too bad or so. I mean, my mom said that they were fine, and it's not gonna stop me from doing live streams. How do you know when you're done wiping? Well, when you take the toilet paper, you wipe and there's hardly anything on it. Now, there's always going to be a little bit of brown on it naturally, but yeah. That wasn't Dog that donated, that was Fix Quick Bump. But I'll have the procedure done sometime next year. I had already put some money to the side or so forth, but we could definitely use this to keep the channel going, of course. So I definitely, again, I appreciate that. You have the great one's love. But we got to play these Frank Tufano mints, folks. Fix. It was Fix that donated. He just joined the channel, so. Now, I was off. One other thing I do need to mention, folks. I've already told you guys that every once in a while a supplement company will ask me to sponsor, and they will offer to pay me such and such money in order for me to promote their products. And you guys know my policy. I want to keep the channel pissed. I don't want to put myself in a position to where I have to compromise my values and not call out a company for bullcrap. But there was a very well-known company. I'm not going to name it. They will deny it if I say it, or try to sue me. Very major company asked me, they wanted to put their logo on my Vince Goodrum show. That's right, they wanted to sponsor me. They did offer a significant amount of money. $750 a month just to plop a logo on my you know, my faceplates where it says starting soon and stuff like that. Yeah, Nick Trigili's back. But you know what? I said no because they sell fart powder. It's a well-known company, Well known for ripping people off. Yeah, well known for ripping people off, literally. A bunch of scumbags. I know, tell me about it, Pug. They giving you a run for the money there, I tell you. They want any clown in the industry. Well, here's the thing there, Raw. Even though I only have 4,000 subscribers, all of my subscribers are organic. And then with all my shorts and videos, me putting their logo up there goes on all of my videos and my live streams. So they would get a ton of advertising. More than channels that, you know, have 100 or 200,000. Because their subscribers are artificial. Mine are all organic. They're real. I truly have the amount of subscribers that I have, in other words. I have over 4,000 subscribers, and 4,000 people that check out my channel on a regular basis. Those stats are confirmed in my YouTube account and everything. But folks, it's very important never to compromise myself. If I'm going to sponsor a company, folks, if I ever decide to, it's gonna be something from my company or something that I generate generally. But I mean, they're just trying. I mean, that's just it. They're wanting people with real fans and real audiences. They don't want artificial stuff. And they know my fans are not artificial. But they also wanted me to sell some products too as a bonus, which I'm a good salesman. But folks, I've been out of the supplement industry since like 2016. I really, for the most part, stopped selling supplements around that time. The reason being is because I had high returns on products that didn't work. It was just not worth it. It really wasn't. Who would be a good sponsor for the Cuban? Oh God, I have no clue. Cuban doesn't have enough fans in order to, I mean, what would he endorse? Geritol or something? He's not old enough. Oh boy. But folks, get your questions in. If you wish to make a donation, you can. Be sure to smash the like button, but we're going to cut off the music. And we're going to see if Frank Tefano still... I want to make sure I do this quick. Because Stefano said some really evil stuff, and I want to make sure that I get it before it goes away, basically. Let's see if this...
The second lie, and probably more so...
Oh, that was the other day.
Doesn't make you that much money, but it crushes all of the competition.
It's already been done, buddy. I guarantee you, whatever product this guy comes out with, it will not be higher quality than what's on frankiesfreerangefoods.com. One, because he's a liar. He's not going to come out with a product to break even. This guy sold millions of dollars worth of snake oil on Amazon. So whatever he's selling, I guarantee you it's going to make him a lot of money. And if he's saying he's going to price his bars around $3, which is what I sell mine for, there's no way. Because he's going to use lower quality ingredients than I'm using, and he's going to this big co-packer manufacturer that's going to charge him a lot of money to make these bars. And he's always lying. He's always bringing up money. Oh, I'm not making any money, as he's filming from his multi-million-dollar compound in California after making tens of millions of dollars on Amazon selling snake oil chemical-laden supplements.
Doesn't make you that much.
Let's see if it's the last one. I hope he kept that up there. I really hope he did.
We are going to make the best protein bar ever. And I've learned a lot about the protein bar industry.
Santa Cruz Snake Oil is coming out with a protein bar, so of course it's better than everyone else's. He just debunked himself in his own video. Grass-fed collagen protein is a more expensive, higher quality, easier digesting, and less inflammatory source of protein than grass-fed whey. Collagen is more expensive and better than whey, yet he's trying to tell people that whey is better. I don't know what he's going to come up with, but the guy has made millions of dollars, probably tens of millions, selling salt and chemicals as electrolyte supplements on Amazon. And I've been selling the actual highest quality protein bars on Frankie's Free Range Foods for years. I mean, the Jacob bar is actually a copy of ours, and there's a lawsuit, but some groups of ethnicities are allowed to steal from non-people of those ethnicities, so the judge has been protecting him. But check out frankiesfreerangefoods.com. It's already been done.
We are going to make the best
He took off the good stuff. Man. Next time somebody saves that stuff there, would you? Rats. Rats, rats, rats. People just don't. If it pops up, if it pops up again, we will catch it. But, you know, I do got something a little special for you guys. Real special.
Fish, bro.
Yes, indeed. You know, one of these channels here, the Trans Wes Watson, he's building a fan base, that's for sure. All for almost the wrong reasons. I want you guys to check this out here.
Bro,
this was just put up 5 hours ago.
Miami. Patrick, what's up, bro?
Yo, Wes, do you hear me?
Got you.
Perfect. So yesterday I finally had my Carb Up Friday meal that you gave me. And I was so excited to have it. And I ate a big fat burger, and honestly I felt horrible after. So I think like it tastes good. I felt okay, but I think in my mind it was like, dude,
You're
you're
thinking
so
too much, bro. Just feed your muscles and work out. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You guys try to think too goddamn much, bro.
okay.
The reason it should bother you is if it's not part of your goddamn plan. I made it part of your fucking plan. Shut up and enjoy the fucking burger and quit being a fucking goddamn weirdo. Eat the burger and hit a goddamn workout. The fuck's the matter?
Gotcha.
You know, you guys, guess what? Patrick's going back to just chicken and broccoli. Fuck his ass. He wants to fucking talk shit on a goddamn burger once a week. Bro, quit being a fucking weirdo. Like, you guys try to be overly conscious. You're not that fucking smart. You're actually an idiot. Like, quit being so fucking smart. Everybody's so smart for their own good. I was sitting at the restaurant that Blake rolled up in the other day, and this guy wouldn't shut the fuck up behind me. He would not shut the fuck up. and he was wearing a suit, and he was like the typical white fucking like J.G. Wentworth looking motherfucker, where he was like this motherfucker who's like works at a bank or some shit, and he couldn't shut the fuck up. This guy fucking knew everything. But the whole time he was just saying how he didn't even have enough money to live in Miami. I wanted to turn around and be like, bro, you don't know shit, homie. Like, you're sitting in front of someone who will butt fuck your whole lifestyle. Like, shut the fuck up, and maybe you can learn something. You're sitting in front of a monster right now. Like, and the guy, dude, when you try to be overly fucking smart about shit, you'll miss everything. Like, what's the fucking point? The point for him isn't to feel good. He needs to put on some goddamn muscle. Like, what's going to make him feel better? What's going to make Patrick feel better? To just feel good because he liked what he ate? Or to be fucking 20 pounds heavier, busting out his goddamn skin with veins and muscle? There's a goddamn result we're after. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so fucking get used to it.
It's because I want to keep the result.
Yeah, the result is going to make you feel better than whether you liked it or not. Like, you don't fucking like everything that gets results. Patrick, enjoy the fucking burger and smash a goddamn workout and film yourself. This is what most people would have said. Bro, I ate that fucking burger and fries. When I went and hit arms, it was, and I filmed that shit and I was busting out my skin. That was such a good workout. That's what most people would have said. Be like most people. You're trying to be overly cool, conscious, and that's that gay shit that everyone does. That fucking spiritual bypassing faggotry where they're like, you know, like, money doesn't really mean anything to me. You don't have any, bro. I really didn't like eating that. Yes, you fucking did. There was an outcome. There was a side of it that was good. Was the workout not good after when you had all the calories?
Yes, sir.
So why the fuck did you bring us the negative side of it? Fuck, that's a problem in the world. Patrick, bring the positive side next time. Late.
I gotta show that last portion, I'm sorry. Folks, can you imagine spending $10,000 to get yelled at like that? I mean, seriously. Can you imagine that, getting yelled at just all for that here? But you know what, folks? If we can't get the Frank Tufano stuff, it's fine of him to erase all his other stuff. I got a better idea. Let's go to a classic.
No.
Now, folks, as you guys know, Frank Tufano used to be in a different business at the time before he started his stream. He used to do some OnlyFans type stuff there. It seems as though, what is it with these influencers thinking that they can make a little extra money showing their noodle and stuff like that? Remember, folks, if you want to see my noodle, you're going to be bent over with your legs spread. That's the only way you're going to see the noodle, all right? But for Frank Tufano and Vegan Gains, $10, I won't fuck.
Tell us what you did. What happened?
Now, this is him technically selling meat, but not the meat that we're used to in the grocery store.
Happened on Saturday. I don't want to tell you guys. I told you guys like 5 times. I'm not disclosing. All right, so I went to this photo shoot. Right. I went to this photo shoot. Instagram is the same as on here. So I go to this photo shoot and I go to this. I'll tell the story in a sec.
We have to blank that
So
out.
I go to this photo shoot, right? And I'm looking cute as hell, which we've established because of my outfit. And this guy's pretty much salivating since we started. Dude's gay as shit, but dude's pretty much salivating since we started shooting.
In case you're
And
wondering,
eventually,
jerking off.
you know, as my clothes come off and you guys don't like it? Fuck you. Denim is the coolest fucking that's the coolest outfit I have. Denim on denim.
You could tell
Come
because you
on,
can
dude.
notice his hand right
I'm
there.
putting it on Twitter now. Hold on, boys. Hold on, boys. Hold on. How do I go to my gallery on Twitter? Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, it should be on Twitter now.
I told you we're gonna have some Frank Tofano mints. Damn it!
All right, it should be on Twitter now. I know. I'll go on with the story. So we're taking these photos, and you know, I go from being in the Canadian tuxedo
Wash your hand. That is
to
so nasty.
you know, I took the denim off. I eventually end up in my underwear, and then I get completely naked. And dude eventually just started sucking my cock, and then we started making out, and
I want y'all to hear this again. Remember, folks, it's only gay if you want it to be, but if you have another man on sucking your cock and you're making out, you are not straight. So let's play this again one more time for the audience that just tuned in to one of the greatest live streams next to the Midnight Run, which is tomorrow, folks. 9:00 p.m. Y'all make sure y'all tune in.
And dude eventually just started sucking my cock, and then we started making out, and it pretty much went from there. And then we kind of transitioned from dude looked like Ryan Gosling. He went all the way. Yes, he did. Yeah, he looked like Ryan Gosling. Pretty fucking. If he had long, he just buzzed his hair and beard, but he looked like Ryan Gosling. So we kind of fooled around between like taking photos and fooling around, and we both ended up in the shower, and we both ended up in the shower, and he came in the shower. No, I didn't. I wasn't really. I jerked off too much the night before, so I was having a hard time. I jerked off for like 3 hours the night before, so I didn't end up coming, but he did.
Oh boy. Like I said, folks, we're gonna have Frank Tofano mints whatsoever. Anytime he goes in a racist stuff, we're gonna put something like this up there. And there's a lot of other videos. What platform? X Hamster. And some other old platform too. I'm not for sure. He's not a strange man. He's a confused homosexual. Now, there's other videos of him doing that, and things have gone up his ass there. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But no, there's not just photos, Raw. There are videos of Frank Tofano. There are videos. I'm not. Let me see if they're still up there. Hold on. I'm gonna check. I know he's on X Hamster. You see, the one thing is he's probably tried to erase all this stuff, but you can't do it. You can't erase that stuff. Once something is on the internet, it's on the internet forever. Where is it? Oh, I almost forgot. I got us. X-Hamster has 3 settings. You set it to either transgender, straight, or gay. I forgot that I have to switch it to gay. And... oh, yes, it's still up there. My God. Ew. Ew. I wish I hadn't looked at that. And then, of course, we got... then we got this here. Ugh. He's also under the Q nickname Tall, Dark, and Handsome. Just gonna let you know. So if you can't find him under Frank Tufano, it's under Tall, Dark, and Handsome. Oh God. We're gonna put that phone's gonna be a little bit dangerous for me. It may be tempting just to put out on there, but if I showed you guys what I just saw, I would get a community strike. We wouldn't be running the show for 7 days. 7 days. Yeah, I couldn't find it at first, but you gotta switch it to when you go to X-Hamster, folks, just change it to gay, homosexual, Namulion, boy. What is that word for gay? What is Italian for gay? Oh yeah, Finocchio here. A Finicino or something. Oh boy. But folks, get your questions in. I do gotta show one more thing. One more important thing, folks. Yeah, he's 5'6". You see, now that look! 6 minutes ago. I'm telling you, Trans Wes Watson is doing the Lord's work. Look at this, folks. He just put this up 6 minutes ago. Man, we're going to have a great show today. Hold on, let's see what we got.
What's the goddamn story?
Joe, what you got? Real quick, the last 3, I'm fucking winding down.
Yeah. Yeah, just wanted to, I guess, so I had one of the best nights followed by one of the worst days. It's kind of just about the universe trying to fuck with me. Like I already fixed a car issue. It had already taken a day to fix it. Then it basically just starts happening again. Car's fucked.
You guys know what is happening. He's complaining about his car. You guys know what Wes Watson's going to do. So let me put this up here. This gonna be good. Don't tune out.
I just spent $1,200 on it. Everything starts falling apart, and then 2 meth idiots come out of the woodworks from like my past and try, or basically just come into my life randomly. And I'm just, it's just hilarious how far removed from that where it's like, yeah, fucking right. But it's just kind of the way the universe tries to fuck with you and how ingrained the habits.
Like, why is it all fucking with you? Just get to the goddamn question. You're pissing me off with all that fucking bullshit. Why do you guys beat around the goddamn bush? Tell the fucking situation. Like, that whole fucking bullshit, the way you guys all speak, is the pussiest way of speaking. Like, just tell the goddamn situation. That's why most people are so bad online. Because they'll talk how he was just talking. Instead of saying, this fucking tweaker came up trying to break into my goddamn car. I had to hit him in the back of the head with a bat. And he was fucking foaming at the mouth after. I mean, what the hell's the goddamn story, Joe? Fuck, bro.
Well,
For just 2 minutes, you just told us.
It wasn't a tweet.
I know, but goddamn, 2 minutes you just told us how the universe is fucking with you. What's the goddamn story, bro? Fuck.
Just that the habits are so ingrained. Well, this is the process work.
What the habits? What was happening? What was your test, idiot? What was the universe testing you with? God damn it, bro.
With life falling apart.
What?
With life falling apart. That normally
what fell apart? You fucking idiot.
I was trying to fucking tell you the story, but you said the story sucks too. All right, I'm sorry. I'll work on my storytelling. I'm sorry.
This guy's a fucking brain dead fuck with life falling apart. Well, what the fuck happened? Like,
I passed the test. I was like, fuck.
You're still not saying it. Did the car break down? Did you lose your dog? Are you fucking stupid?
Are you fucking stupid?
Say what happened, stupid.
The fucking car's gone. Everything's fucked, and then two random
car's
old
gone.
friends.
What happened to the car, you fucking idiot? Tell the goddamn story, you fucking retard.
I was trying to keep it brief. It's at the end of the call. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The process works.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Dude, I was trying to keep the story brief. We're at the end of the call. I'm sorry about that. My bad.
But you didn't. You just kept saying the universe 6 times. What the fuck was brief about that? Dude, you guys, get better at telling what the fuck is happening. This is why you guys all suck at telling your story online. Instead of telling, yeah, the bitch totally hit me in my eye. I got like a black eye. This shit happened. You'll be like, no, this didn't happen to me. I'm just saying a situation. But you guys, the universe was fucking with me in my relationship. What happened? What do you mean? Like, you guys need to tell the details of what you're talking about instead of speaking in platitudes and fucking vague ass fucking like stupid fucking understandings. Joe, next time just say what the fuck happened.
That's good.
Tell your story. If Joe told his tweaker stories in real tweaker fucking detail, people would listen. They'd be like, that's crazy. That's some crazy tweaker shit. Like, that's why my prison stories were good. I didn't say, well, then I went to prison and da-da-da-da-da, the universe stepped in and then I was out of prison. Like, I'm just like, fuck, bro. I told the whole story in detail. Then this guy named this, did this, and then this guy came in like this. It was like this. And then we were doing this. Dakota, what's up, bro?
Oh, boy. boy. You know what? People pay $10,000 to $20,000 a month for that. I mean, really, you're gonna really pay that? I mean, that is just that's just insane. You're gonna get yelled at like that. But folks, get your questions in. Let's get a little bit of music playing. We're gonna chill out on the chill out. You know, Larry Pollock. I like Larry Quick Pump, but I would never have him coach me ever. Not him. JD83, what's up? Hemingway. I try not to pay any attention to him because he just posts up the same boring crap that he already has. There's nothing interesting about it. Yeah, he was in his 20s at the time there, Raw. Yeah. Moment of silence for Ace Freshly vent. But no, at this point in time, Blaha is boring. He doesn't do anything. I mean, and when I say he doesn't really do anything, I mean, literally speaking, and you could just tell, folks. I mean, the videos that he's putting up, he's only getting, and you got to consider, folks, he has 115,000 subscribers. His last video, and I'm just going to go for one day, folks. This was 1 day ago. This video is 1 day ago. He only has 187 views.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here with Jason Blaha's Training.
He's not I mean, folks, how in the world is it possible for you to have 115,000 subscribers and you have so little views? He gets less views than I do. Y'all hear me? I mean, look, 7 days ago, 253 views. He hasn't had any, I mean, 2 weeks ago, 203. He's not getting anything. If you have 115,000 subscribers, your channel should reflect it. Am I not right, folks? I get more views a day than Blaha. He literally gets nothing. That's sad, folks. That is very sad. His most popular views was like 9 years ago, but he just doesn't do anything now. He really just doesn't. All of his most popular videos are from 9 years ago. He has not done anything for years. He does nothing. I mean, like I said, I'm not worried about subscribers. I want Marines. I don't want soldiers. All right. I want piss troopers. This is a piss trooper channel. If I wanted to get subscribers, I can do that, folks. I know how to do it. I know what to put up in order to get the views. One day I might even demonstrate it. Ace Freshly? Oh, what? Nah, you're lying. He's not dead yet. He has a brain bleed, but... Oh, no, he is dead. Alright, folks. Jeez. Alright, folks. Let's have a moment of silence for Ace. The Spaceman. Founding member of KISS. Moment of silence, folks. You know what, folks? I think that is... I don't know of any other KISS members dying. I think this might be the very first one that has, actually. Has anyone else from KISS passed away? I don't think so. Man. I know he had that little accident in the studio, but it said brain bleed, so I'm thinking that's probably... It looks like it was... It looks like he never recovered from it. I mean, at least he went out going in the studio, doing what he was doing. I mean, it's not a bad way to die, you know. Old Dirty Bastard, he died in the studio too, you know, and stuff. Jam Master Jay died in the studio, but that wasn't exactly a good death neither. So we'll skip that. He was one of the founding members here. Yes, he was one of the originals. I'm going to say he was original. I'm going to be honest with you. Anyone that was jamming with KISS back in the 70s, that's an OG right there. Oh, yeah, that was... KCB, when that came on TV... here's the funny thing. It came MTV back in the day used to do those MTV special reports, and MTV came out with that special report. And there's I tune in. ODB's up there pulling up in a limo and going to get food stamps, literally. ODB was he was one enigma. There's no, I mean, he was right. There was no father to his style. I don't know of any other artist that can come close to duplicating his style. Now, of course, I've seen Ghostface Killer's son or transgender son. She came out with a song. I'm going to be polite. She came out with the song. She sounded just like Ghostface. I kid you not. You could find it on YouTube. Sounded just like Ghostface. It was alright, though. Yeah, I knew Ace was a founding member. Yeah, yeah, but that was a second draw. I'm talking about one of the OGs pretty much. I think he's one of the original ones that passed away. But no, until now, I mean, but folks, like I said, he was in his 70s. I mean, it was short. It was cut short, but hey, 74 years of Kiss. I mean, I'll take that any day. I will take 74 years. But man, that really sucks. Oh boy. Man. Vinnie Vincent is trans now? Who the heck is Vinnie Vincent? Oh, that was one of the... Okay. You see, I don't really... Here's the thing, folks. I don't recognize the actual names. I recognize things like, you know... I mean, their code names, Wizard and stuff like that and shit. You know, Ace and, you know, Space Ace. I recognize the actual Kiss names. Not always the... Not always their actual real legitimate names or so forth. Does that make any sense? But man, that really sucks. But as far as a Wizard is concerned, I've not heard of him being trans. As far as I know, he's been fucking bitches and stuff. I mean, but yeah. In any event, folks, I'm going to keep the stream open for 7 minutes. Y'all get your questions in. Dale will put on Kiss makeup and... Vince, what do you think of all the great equipment your cousin's getting? I think it's awesome what he's doing, Andy. He seems to be in a lot better place in life than he is as far as the equipment's concerned. You know, he has a lot more room now, you know. I think that's the biggest thing, that he has more room. He's not putting all that equipment in his living room or anything like that. But yeah, he's getting some pretty good stuff. T.I.'s an idiot, and so is his son, Raw. I hate T.I. T.I. came out with some good songs, but he talks like an idiot now. You know, some people can be great artists, but the way they act off screen sometimes there just spits on it. Like Ludacris, for example, consummate gentleman. He knows how to act right. His mother raised him right. You know? And surprising, I mean, but... Then you got others like T.I. just come up with some crazy stuff here. It's the same with football players and everything. even some of the stuff that Cam Newton has said, and Cam Newton's one of my favorite football players, straight up NC. Speaking of which, I'm going to go down to a cigar club pretty soon, hang out with my brother and stuff, and chill. I'll have to see when I know he's in ATL right now. But yeah. Do you think steroids are helping Richard make money? No. I don't think his donations has gone up because of it. But I tell you what, there, ever since he dropped that lump of shit that he was married with, he obviously has a lot more money in his pocket now. I'm glad that she's no longer my cousin's wife-in-law. I'm glad he's no longer my cousin's wife. And you notice that she's not popped up anywhere. She's not made any channels or anything, which is good. Is your cousin? No, he's not extraordinary. I know this because he has my genes here, Andy. So I know exactly what I know exactly what Richard's gonna look like in 10 years. I know what he's gonna look like in 20 years. He's gonna look like my actual brother, Richard. They both look alike, literally. He looks like my brother at his age. I kid you not. He looks almost exactly like him. It's a shame that he doesn't act like him, but oh well. But the thing I'm very impressed at is he's not done anything outrageous in quite some time. I mean, what was the last really outrageous thing that he said in a while? About my good friend John Meadows? I mean, he is slightly maturing. Now, he still has those temper tantrums and stuff, but he is, I think along with age, he's beginning to mellow down. And that's a good thing. He's gonna need to. I mean, he's got money. He's looking yoked there. I mean, seriously. He is freaking yoked. I mean, the thing about it is, folks, those receptors are fresh. You can tell he's never used steroids before. So those receptors are just accepting it, and he has plenty of cash to do what he wants to do. He's getting, I don't think it's anything to do with money, Andy. His house, from what I understand, is pretty big, so him staying in that house by himself, he probably gets bored and lonely, so I think a roommate would be good for him. Testosterone can give you confidence. It's not a mood stabilizer per se, but being on that juice and him looking in the mirror, I know the thing about it is that he feels a lot better about himself. So indirectly, the testosterone is helping his mood because he gets up, he looks in the mirror, he's like, damn, I'm fucking yoked. I'm looking good. I can go out right now and get me some pussy, you know? I mean, Andy, you're the first that's told me he was getting a roommate. And if he's getting a roommate there, then that's perfectly fine. He can get a little extra income out of him. But he ain't hurting for money. I mean, look how much he brings in, like 500 every time at least over 500 every time he streams. But you know what? That's not going to last forever. But he's actually moving into other platforms. When they banned him for 7 days, he went to another platform and did the same thing and made about the same amount of money. So his fans will follow him, so yeah. But folks, time for me to get back to work. I want to thank Fix for the wonderful donation. I had already put money away to get my braces for next year, but we'll definitely put this money back to the channel as always. Because like I said, it still runs about $200 and some a month to keep things going. Hopefully they get cable out here one day and I don't have to pay for all this extra equipment and internet service. But I'm out of here, folks, and as always, peace and soul. Are you ready for some football?